How cool is it that I can set fire to absolutely all the houses of these stupid and terrible residents, because I am the strongest and most dangerous criminal in this village. It is so funny.
All right, let's get started. What a wonderful and beautiful day today. Let's go outside and take a walk to find out what's going on in our village and have a good time. But no, look, our entire village is on fire. And there I see some terrible criminal on the river who just set all these houses on fire. We must catch up with him as quickly as possible to send him to prison. And look, he continues to set fire to all the houses that are in our village. And you are a terrible criminal. Come back to us immediately. We have come to punish you for everything terrible that you will do to our village. But no, now everyone at home is saying, this is really very terrible. But we need to try hard to save the entire village from fire. We need to urgently come up with some kind of plan.
I have a great idea. I think that we need to figure out as quickly as possible how to put out this whole fire very quickly. Because if you and I try to do it all with our own hands, we won't succeed. Because it's spreading too quickly, but we simply won't have time to put it all out with our own hands. I just had a really cool idea. We need to run faster to the fire department. There, we'll take a cool helicopter and we'll fly around our entire village and put out all the fires with special cool buckets of water. And then we can save everyone with reality. How cool that I came up with such a cool plan, too. We need to run to the helicopter as quickly as possible so that everyone can get off it and start our mission. It seems to me that you and I are already very close. I see this beautiful white helicopter. We need to sit down with you as quickly as possible and go put out our entire village from this terrible fire.
What we need to figure out now is how to control it and understand how to ride this cool and big helicopter so that we can really save all our residents from terrible danger. How cool it is that we figured it out very quickly. How can we fly this helicopter? And now you and I will fly very quickly to different houses and put out fires. And in this way, we can definitely save absolutely our entire village. But it's just awful. How did it happen that one terrible bandit just ran through our village and made an incredibly big fire, because of which absolutely our entire village can now be destroyed? We must not allow it to reach such a terrible state. So we must now very well put everything out here, because you and I have everything we need to save the lives of our residents as well as our village. We must always help our residents. And you and I are a really cool team and just incredibly cool professionals. How cool everything is working out for us now. With you, we really start to turn off the fire as quickly as possible and take away less and less. This is all thanks to the fact that you and I are so fast and well-coordinated work, and also sometimes firefighters appear somewhere who they are helping us too. It's just wonderful. I'm sure that at this rate, we'll definitely be able to put out this whole fire very easily and quickly. The main thing is for you and me not to stop for a second now, because the fire is still spreading, which means that we can't stop, because we have to save our entire village and all our residents. Because now many people can lose their homes, and they have their own children. And it's good that we now have such a cool helicopter that we can do everything very quickly. I didn't even expect such an adventure to happen today. So you and I just wanted to go outside for a walk and have a good time. But here it turned out that this is just an incredibly terrible bandit who set fire to all these houses. And now we have to save our village. We can't stop with you under any circumstances. Because we will waste time, then our entire village could disappear. If the earth doesn't need you and me to allow this. It's so cool that you and I have stopped now. Houses in the shower, mechs, continue to fly on this. For now, for us, it's just perfect. Everything works. And I'm sure that soon you and I will be able to save absolutely all the houses. You and I even. We managed to save them so that there is no need to build new ones. This is wonderful. We need to continue to put out this fire with you because I'm just so awful. Look how much is burning, and even our house is burning with you, but we can't stop under any circumstances. because if we lose even a little time, then our entire village will burn. And we simply don't have the right to allow this, because we always help our residents and our village. It's good that we really are such a great team and simply incredibly best friends. We really succeed. Everything is very wonderful, and how good that we try so well with you. Honestly, I'm already quite tired, because you and I have been frying for a very long time now, and we haven't rested for a long time. I want to eat and drink, but unfortunately, there is no time for this now, because we must first save our entire village and also our house. Because if we don't put out this whole fire now, we will have nowhere to eat and nothing to eat, because more and more will burn down. Never. I have never seen such a big fire in my life before, and now I'm putting it out with you. It's just that you are incredible. Honestly, sometimes I even get scared. But honestly, I understand that. We can't give up, and we have to put out this fire at any cost. It's so hot here that I can't even put it into words. I can't even understand where we are, because there's fire everywhere, and it's just driving me crazy. I think that we need to pull ourselves together and put out this terrible fire at any cost so that all the residents are saved and can continue to live their happy lives. And we can go about our business and do something interesting, like we usually do. I'm sure everything will be fine, and we can do it. You and I are just great at putting out this fire. You and I are in almost all the houses, and you were able to do it. And now, we are inside this police station. And here we are also putting it out very well and quickly, so that our police officers can continue working. After all, they must have such terrible criminals as this one who set fire to our entire village. It seems that you and I are really doing a good job, and I am glad that you and I are such a great team that so quickly completes all the tasks and puts out this fire. I am sure that we can cope with this task and save our entire village. After all, the Sky did not want to look for a new home for ourselves. Apparently, you and I have lived here for many years, and we know every path and every place here, and I do not want to change anything. How good it is that we have this cool helicopter, and we cannot fly wherever we want to put out this fire as quickly as possible. We do not need to stop now. Honestly, I am very tired. But if you and I rest now, then nothing will work, and the fire will begin to spread to other buildings. And because of this, the fire will be even stronger than it was before. Therefore, we cannot under no circumstances stop. No, now we need to get off this helicopter and go put out the houses that are left, because it seems like you and I really did a very good job of putting out this fire, and now everything will be fine. After all, you and I are the heroes of our village.
Oh no, look, we just put out this whole horrible fire with you and I, and now a whole gigantic zombie invasion is coming at us, and we have to think together how we can save our village from the attack of all these zombies, because there are just incredibly many of them, and you and I just won't be able to defeat them with our weapons. So we need to come up with some kind of cool plan, and I think I came up with one. We have another helicopter that has a really cool weapon. Let's climb on this helicopter. And from above, we will shoot at these horrible zombies that want to reach our village. So you and I have a much better chance that we can save our entire village, all our residents from these horrible monsters who now want to destroy our cool village and destroy all the residents.
I completely agree with you. And now you and I will sit in this cool and incredibly fast and stylish helicopter. It has a lot of cool machine guns, and also there are rocket launchers. And I think that thanks to it, we will definitely be able to destroy the whole invasion of these terrible zombies, and thus we will save our entire village from extinction. I think that we can do it. How cool is it to fly on this cool helicopter? It can do absolutely everything. It flies very fast and makes simply incredibly cool shots. Take it, you stupid, terrible zombies. You will not be able to win. We will not be able to win, because we always protect our village from terrible monsters. And also, we always defeat these terrible zombies who want to harm our residents. How cool is it you and I there on this helicopter? You and I work as one whole team, and everything works out just perfectly. I am sure that you and I will be able to very quickly destroy all these zombies, and then this invasion will no longer happen, and then no one will be able to attack our village. So far, you and I are very successfully defeating all these stupid zombies. Because you and I really cool. Professionals didn't train very much. And now you and I are constantly our village for the second time in a day. First, we saved it from a fire that was supposed to burn everything down, and now we are saving it. The invasion of these terrible zombies who want to cause a very large raid, and also want to destroy and eat all our residents. But you and I will not allow this, because we are protecting our village at any cost. So far, everything is going just perfectly according to our plan, and these terrible zombies are becoming less and less, and therefore I am sure that we will be able to defeat them. Because you and I are really a cool team that can handle any difficulties. I did not even expect that today there would be such an incredibly dangerous and cool adventure in which you and I will save our village for the second time in a day. And it is really incredible. Cool? I feel very cool. Because now, the fate of our village depends only on us. And it seems that you and I are shooting with this task. Oh no, something happened to our helicopter, and now we're crashing. It's just awful. I hope I can survive and never will crash in this helicopter. For a second, I lost consciousness. But it seems everything is fine, and we were able to defeat this invasion. And therefore now, we need to return to our village as quickly as possible to our home. How good that now everything has already improved quite a bit, our village. But as we go, there are still some local fires that we now need to put out as quickly as possible so that they don't develop into some big fires that we will have to put out again with you from a helicopter. Now you and I will cope with all this very quickly because you and I are really cool professionals. Everything always works out really great. The main thing is for us to never give up, and then everything will be just wonderful. How cool that you and I are such a cool team, and that everything is so great and wonderful with us. It's good that you and I don't give up and always do good things. Today, you and I saved our village from a terrible disappearance and from a fire, and also you and I stopped a whole zombie invasion of which there were just an incredible number. And all this, thanks to the fact that you and I are an incredibly cool team because we had some kind of helicopter from which you could put out our village and then shoot these stupid zombies. I am glad and proud that I have such a cool friend. How are you? I don't think that everything will be so hard today. After all, we are standing. I just wanted to go out for a walk, and it happened. Here is a whole adventure. Well, in any case, I am glad that we were able to cope with all this. And honestly, I say I am very tired. So it seems to me that a good idea would be to go to our house now to rest. I hope there is no fire there, but even if there is one, there are thoughts that we will put it out very quickly, and we will rest.
I absolutely agree with you. We did incredible things today and saved our entire village from terrible accidents, and I think you and I really deserve a rest. We even now have already put out almost the entire fire, and so I think we need to rest. We will now go home and play something, but unfortunately at home we have a fire. Now we will quickly put out all these lights that are in our house, and then everything will be wonderful. Today was very difficult adventure,